Editor, your host for today's video. Together with me is my co-host, Miss May Angeline Silat, Miss Debbie Rose Ravanas, and Nina Lorraine Rosales. So welcome to our show with the theme, My Teacher, My Hero. Everyone, how can you describe a teacher? Because for me, teachers are one of the very essential people in the society. Teachers do not cut down jungles, but rather irrigates deserts. Charot, 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 charot! So mabuhay ang lahat ng guro sa ating lipunan. So wala nang paligoy-ligoy pa, our guest for today is a former Normalite who served and taught years in one of the most prestigious and well-known private schools in Lapu-Lapu City, St. Alfonso's Catholic School. She tested her fate in DepEd and eventually hired as a public teacher because of her enormous characteristics in teaching. However, she believes in herself that there is more than she can offer. So God let her fulfill her dreams to teach internationally, particularly in Japan. Wow, 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 wow! Let us all welcome our most dynamic and multi-talented guest, Miss Irish Kinatang Rosales. Hi, Miss.
Hello, kumusta? How are you guys?
We're fine. How about you people? Go on your mind.
Oh, that's good. That's good to hear. I'm happy to be talking with my friend. Right, yeah. So, I'm proud to be a product of CNU. So, when Paula asked me for this interview, I actually like, can I do it? Oh, okay, go.
Thank you so much, Miss. Nga nisugot jud ka. As in, like, makaingon jud ko nga, dako kay ka nga blessing para namo ani nga activity namo. Di ba, guys?
Of course, Pao.
Yes. So, kumusta man, Miss? Kumusta ka diha sa Japan? How's life in Japan?
Actually, okay rin siya, pero na-jud ang kamingaw, no? Yeah. Pero, tolerable lang. It's okay. Yeah. I mean, if you decide to be an OFW, you should prepare yourself.
Exactly.
Because if you are not prepared, may padili na lang.
Pero mas happy na ba ka sa imong life diha? Na mas gipili ni mo anak ka mag-teach?
Yes, of course.
Like, no?
I'm sorry, pero I don't really want to go back to the Philippines. Yeah, I'm very, 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 very happy with my job here. Yeah, so ingon sila, you should teach daw in your own country. No, pero it actually depends on where you are happy, and I found happiness here.
Wow, thank you so much, Miss. Thank you kayo, Miss Hakay. Like, before kanyara, ni-serve dito sa atong country. And thank you for representing our country as well. I know nga, mas ma-represent kita mo atong country very well diha sa Japan. Dagan siya kay nangandoy dira sa Japan, Miss. And I know kay Baujit ka na, diba?
Yes, true. Actually, my job here is an assistant language teacher. At the same time, it's we call ourselves like cultural ambassadors. Yeah, so we promote our country.
Wow! Mayon da soon, Miss. Nga, usan na mo diri sa mga nag-interview ni mo, maulin mo puli sa imong steps dira. Charot!
Uy, that's possible. Very, very possible.
Oy, charot.
Why not? Ari mo.
Malay natin, Pao.
Oh, sus. Very possible kayo na. kay ako, I was just like, before I don't really wanna like go abroad because I am a type of person na mingawunon kayo, no? But then, naadya mga like pangitabo na dili malikayan, so I have to. But at first I didn't know na makaya na ako, but yeah, kaya raman day. So if I can, you can. I don't really wanna like go abroad because I am a type of person na mingawunon kayo, no? But then naadya mga like pangitabo na dili malikayan, so I have to. But at first I didn't know na makaya na ako, but yeah, kaya raman day. So if I can, you can.
So, after all, miss yourself is kanang mag-matter ra jud sa
Yes. Ana dyan na. Mindset. Proper mindsetting. Mora dyan na.
mind over matter ganan.
Yes, kana, exactly. Kana, good. Okay, ra pa, wala na, wag kang lagi ka.
Nawa ko, yes. Nahibong ko, nakawa mo tanan. Ako na, usap sa rason na nang dinakaganan mo balik og Philippines katungod sa internet. Am I right? Right.
Oh, but, uy, basin di ay tungod sa sa akong internet kay tungod sa Bagyo. So, tell me if you can hear me, guys.
Yes. Okay naman, miss.
Sino ka sa lang end, miss? Ako right there, miss.
Sige. Okay.
Okay, miss. First question. It is known that teaching is a noble profession. How can you apply this statement as you serve in the industry?
I'd rather say noblest profession. Yeah, so, and when we say profession, it's a calling. Yeah. So, I mean, when we say calling, not everyone can be a teacher, right? Because being a teacher, it comes with so much responsibility and duty, not only to your students, but also to everyone. I mean, everyone in the community. Because wherever you go, you are a teacher. It's a 24/7 job. If you go to the supermarket, you are still a teacher. I mean, if your students are there, you should act like one. You should be a role model wherever you go, whatever you do. Right? So, being a teacher does not only mean that, well, for me, I always put that in mind that it's not only to teach, but also to inspire and to motivate my students about life, about reality. Yeah, so I always tell my students that this is life. This is what you will be facing. So you should be tough. Right? So not only, like, for example, me, I'm a MAPE teacher. I don't only teach like my lessons, purely lessons. I always incorporate my lessons with the reality of life. Yeah, so, and being a teacher, it's like a never-ending job, never-ending learning. Because if I go home, I still think about my students. I mean, how can I boost their confidence? How can I direct them to the proper way? How can I empower my students? How can I make them better and help them to be more successful in their current life and of course in the future? Yeah. So uh, yeah, that's it. I mean, um, being a teacher is not easy. Yeah. So if you are brave enough, then you will be a successful and an efficient teacher.
Wow, with that, I am so proud of you, Miss Irish. I am so proud of you, Miss Irish. So we have Miss Nina Loren.
Thank you.
Miss Nina.
Hi, ma'am. So I will be asking you about personal qualities. So what do you think is your personal qualities as a teacher that makes you stay longer in this job or profession?
Um, hmm. Well, for me personally, I think patience. Yes, as what they say, patience is a virtue, right? And it couldn't be more true, not only for me, but for all teachers. Because if you are not patient, bye bye. That's it. I mean, you cannot, you will be, you will be dealing with, you'll be dealing with different kinds of personalities, right? And um, being patient can really help you deal with every student. I mean, this student might be silent, but deep inside, he or she is like dealing with something else, something like that. And if you are not patient enough to wait for this student to open up, then you will never know. And another thing is, I think I am enthusiastic and friendly. Am I, Paula?
Exactly, Miss. As in, kayo, inata na siya sa personal. Very jolly.
Yeah, yeah, because I believe that positivity breeds positivity. And you should, and it's very important for a teacher to create a happy environment for the students. Because if the students will feel that, this is like, this is a positive environment, I'm happy, my teacher is happy, something like that, it will create, how can I say, it will develop trust. So if your students trust you, then you are doing a good job as a teacher. Yes. And I think lastly, being organized. It's very important if you're a teacher because you will be preparing a lot of things. And you should be organized not only with your things, but with everything. With your mind, on how you will do your lesson, on how you will deal with your students, on how you will deal with your co-workers, with the parents, with everyone. Yeah, so yeah, I think that's it. And I think plus determination. Because if you're, to top it all, if you are very determined to be a teacher, I mean, to help your students, everything follows. Yeah. Yeah, so that's it.
Sorry.
By
So
the way,
next question.
napakinig
I
pangutana.
believe every day you play a... Yes, Pao.
Miss, nakaday sila pangutana, Miss, if kanang pila na ka years nag-teach, including sa imong past experience, like sa private, then public, and dira sa Japan.
Year 2008 to 2010, St. Alphonsus Catholic School, private school in Lapu-Lapu. And then after that, I I actually stopped teaching in a classroom setting. ESL ko. Yeah, ESL ko then for 2010 to 2014. Yes, ESL. And then at the same time, na I was also a call center agent. Yes, I had two jobs back then. And then 2014 to 2020, public school, sa Paho National High School. And then 2020 up to present here in Japan. So this is my 14th year.
Thank you so much, Miss. I hope nga ma-inspired ang tanan nga naa diri no ang mga go-watch sa ato ang presentation today. Live show. Thank you, Miss. Next question, please. So, for 14 years, Miss, I believe that every day you play a different role as a teacher. So, what do you think is the most important or the best role for you that you play in the life of your student?
Well, basically, the main role of a teacher is to teach. Mama, ano? When you say teacher, teach jud, diba? But I think what's more important is not just that. It is like you should know how to motivate your students and inspire them. Because if they are inspired, then they will be doing their job as a student. They will help themselves because no matter how it's like this, not only for students, but in reality, no matter how much we help other people, if that person does not want to help himself or herself, nonsense, right? Yeah. So same goes with student-teacher relationship. So the teacher should know how to, like, kung sa Tagalog pa, hanapin ang kiliti ng mga students, no? Because each student is different. So you have to deal with each one. You have to know what inspires them. Yes, and yeah, and being a teacher, you're like a mentor. You're like a guide. So if we like, how can I say, kung sa arts pa, arts is one of my majors. Kung sa arts pa, ikay ruler. The teacher is a ruler, guide para mas straight ang agianan sa mga bata. It's because if you're not going to use a ruler, without the ruler, it's not possible to draw a straight line. Unless if you're very, very good at it. Right? So, yeah, I think that's it.
Agreed, Miss. Thank you so much for that, Miss. So let's proceed to another interviewer.